So I was actually working on a video called Why I Haven't Been Playing TF2 for a while, and it was supposed to talk about the state of TF2 and how things and updates are pretty much nothing. You know, they're just a couple maps and nothing. But as I was making video in the, like, just making a video on it, getting some footage for the video, I started to notice something very strange that started to happen while I was playing the game. There was people getting removed from matchmaking all over the place, all the time. You can actually see it in the game footage I'm showing right now. There's a lot of people getting disconnected from the match, and in fact, not only did that happen, right after this match ended, it disconnected me and said the servers are shutting down. Which was odd. I've never ever seen that message from an official Valve server. So I don't know what the hell is going on over there. But that's happening. And not only that, when I went to go onto another server, which, you know, I needed more footage, you know, like 9 minutes isn't going to cut it. I noticed that like 5 people with the same name, named The Visitor, joined over and were just sitting there. And I'm like, okay, must be a group of friends. But then I realized those same people were on the other server, and they got kicked from matchmaking, or like removed from match by system, actually. That's what it said. And I started to realize that they aren't doing anything, which I thought was really weird. They were all just sitting there, and their names were A Visitor. They weren't doing anything. They were just sitting in lobby and taking up slots. And then I realized, like, almost the whole server is dead, and I don't know if, like, I was playing with players or really advanced bots, but they didn't act like they weren't moving like a person. They kind of just sat there, and there was some interesting things going on. One of the things I saw was the pyros, the phlogiston pyros. No, not what is it called? The neon sign thing. They were pyro sharking, right? But they were swinging at nothing, or maybe they were swinging at each other. They might have been just fooling around, but it was just they were all these people are acting odd. And the server was pretty much dead. There was no one on the server, and all I had was like 4 or 5 visitors, and they kept joining and then kept getting banned from system. I don't know what's going on with TF2. I'm really concerned because that is really odd for something like that to happen. TF2 is kind of breaking at the seams at the moment. There's a lot of broken things in the game, a lot of broken maps, a lot of purple texture errors. There's like seems to be a bit of an identity crisis as well. I've noticed it for a while. I haven't said anything about it because I thought they would, you know, fix it, but there seems to be some issues. But I feel like this is more concerning than all of that, because that means that either they're testing the waters for more bots again, or like this is the new form of bot which just takes up all the lobbies and makes them empty. So like it makes it even worse, because it just makes it harder for people to get into a full lobby instead of being able to actually play the game. So, like, because when you're playing with, like, bots, it's not inherently obvious until you start watching them and how they play. You know, it could be just really new players, you know, but there's a lot of things I was watching people do that, like, I think I was following a heavy for a while. At first I thought maybe he was a bot, but I think it might have been just a new player. But as soon as I was following him, you know, like I was following him for a good while, but then he turned around like he knew I was there. I didn't talk or anything. And yeah, he just knew, I guess. But it was like almost like a scripted response to get me off from tailing him or something like that. I don't know. But there's a lot of people getting joining the servers and just getting kicked while I was playing, and I haven't been playing in a while, so I don't know what this is. It's really concerning. I hope this gets fixed, and you know, I've been rambling for a good while. I think you guys get the message. Yeah, I think TF2 needs a good old fixing again, and I'm worried that it won't get the tension or attention it deserves anymore. And yeah, so see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it's on a better topic than this depressing message. All right, goodbye.